seems the public only want films that talk.
I should have thought the best thing about films is that you can't hear them.
Okay, so I just watched the Downton Abbey A New Era trailer. Yeah, I'm not doing a live reaction. I don't know how people do those and get past copyright claims. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm not going to play the trailer during this because they'll just be copyright claims. So I made screenshots as I went through the trailer of everything I wanted to discuss, okay? I've watched Downton Abbey, the series, I think like 4 times all the way through, maybe 5. I just watched the movie again a couple nights ago. And I think I've seen that now 3 times. So I'm pretty well versed in Downton Abbey. I know I may not look it, but I know those crawlies. Okay, so starting out, now the first thing we have to discuss is the thing that happened in the first movie. That we know that Maggie Smith changed her dialogue in that iconic scene now between her and Mary where she says, I might not have long to live. That was not what the script said. The script apparently says, I don't have long to live. But Maggie Smith, when they're shooting it, she changed it to, I may not have long to live, to leave the door open to her coming back. So she's back here again. Who knows how old she is at this, her character, how old she's supposed to be at this point. I know Maggie Smith joked in interviews that like her character must be like 120 at this point. But yeah, so she's back in this. So they set up that there's this mystery that she has a right to this villa in the south of France. And shout out to Lady Rosamond, who is back in this. She wasn't in the movie, so it's nice to see her back in this second movie. And then we shift in the trailer to the movie coming to shoot at Downton Abbey. Hello, Hugh Dancy. Now, this does make me a little bit worried, but Julian Fellowes is a brilliant writer, so I have faith in him. But I mean, we just went through The Matrix Resurrections, which had a very meta element to it, very self-referential element to it. So I hope Downton Abbey's not going to go down that road where, you know, they're shooting a movie at Downton, and this really is a movie. Like, I hope they don't make it too meta. So yeah, I'm a little worried there, but Julian Fellowes, I have faith in you. And did you notice Daisy holding up that magazine page, ring on her finger? So I guess Daisy and Andrew tied the knot. And they did say at the end of the last movie she was ready to get married. So clearly they have gotten married. And I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Spoiler alert, Tom and Lucy get married. I'm surprised they have that in the trailer for this. But yeah, clearly Tom and Lucy get married. Okay. Then we're back to the villa. So yeah, some people go to the villa. Some people stay behind. Looks like Mary stays behind. Lady Grantham, I guess she stays behind. I am still wondering in this trailer if Lady Grantham's going to die in this movie. I wonder if that's going to happen. And then the mystery is like after her death. I think that's a real possibility. We shall see. And even though he had a love interest set up in the last movie, it looks like maybe they're hinting that Beryl will have a love interest in Dominic West, the leading man of the movie. That would be an interesting twist because we know there was several leading men back in the day that kept their sexuality hidden. So that could be a nice little twist. It's interesting to see as well that they're aging some of the characters like Isabel. A little more gray hair there for Penelope Wilton with the wig there. She is my favorite character, by the way. I love Isabel. I love Penelope Wilton. If you haven't watched Afterlife yet, Ricky Gervais's show on Netflix, go watch it. Every scene with Penelope Wilton is just devastating. Their final scene on the bench together in the final episode is, oh, break your heart. But yeah, I love Penelope Wilton. And yeah, so, and then I will say the final scene in the trailer is Isabel and Lady Grantham sitting there. I would watch 2 hours of those two just bantering back and forth. I still say they should do a movie together, not as Isabel and Lady Grantham, but just do a movie as Maggie Smith and Penelope Wilton together, like a Grumpier Old Women remake or something like that. Like, they're so wonderful together. I know they did the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel together, but no, I want to see it like the two of them, like, yeah, a Grumpier Old Women kind of scenario. Obviously, I love Downton Abbey. I will be seeing this movie probably opening day. There are a couple of elements here that make me worried. The movie thing makes you a little bit worried. If they can pull that off, don't make it too meta. And I do worry a little bit about like going to a villa in France. It's a little bit like, okay, they're going on vacation. We all saw Sex in the City too. Sometimes it can be kind of a crutch to, oh, we need a plot. Okay, let's send them on vacation. I hope that's not what this is. It doesn't seem like it is because of the whole Lady Grantham mystery. So Julian Fellowes is a brilliant writer. I'm sure this is going to be wonderful. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the trailer? What stood out to you as kind of like, oh, they're going that way?